You guys had a big lead, and then just kind of got away. Talk about that.
First off, I want to thank God for another opportunity to go out and do what I've been put on this earth to do. Secondly, I want to give credit to the San Francisco 49ers. They played a great game. So I take my hat off to them. And yeah, it's shocking, it's frustrating. I really don't know what to say.
What's going through the locker room right now, Michael? You're a leader. What are you feeling? What are your teammates feeling?
I think right now we just have to figure it all out. You know, you take the coaches out of the equation, and you know, you rely on the players, my teammates, to figure it out what needs to be done. Our coaches can only give us so much. You know, we have to take it into consideration ourselves to go out and make it happen. And that's about it. I mean, they can't come on the field and play for us. We have to go out and make it work. And however we got to get it done, that's how we got to get it done.
Mike, you guys being 1-3 right now is probably one of the more surprising things in the league right now. You're feeling walking out of here at 1-3 tonight?
My feeling?
Yeah.
Do I really have to explain that? Do I really have to explain how I'm feeling right now sitting at 1-3? You want me to explain that to everybody here?
Good.
It's frustrating. It's tough.
Mike, is this?
I don't know why. I mean, I can't put that in words.
Is this as frustrating as it's ever been for you? I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, we had high expectations, and we still do. Don't get me wrong; it's still a long season, and we just have to. We got to dig deep, and we got to dig deep, and there's really nothing else to be said. I mean, it's self-explanatory. You know, it's right there for everybody to see what's taking place, how it's been done, what hasn't been done, and what needs to be done. And I think that's just the bottom line. And I take sole responsibility. Maybe it's a lot of things that I can do better. Maybe it's a lot of things that I can do better, and I got to figure it out. But it's frustrating. I mean, I'm not going to continue to use that word. But yeah, it's tough.
Mike, Andy said after the game that he feels like he might be getting a little too conservative or sitting on leads in the fourth quarter. Do you agree with that? That's kind of what's happening?
Absolutely not. I don't agree with that. I mean, there's 3 phases of the game that you have to excel at each and every Sunday for 16 weeks. Offense, defense, and special teams. Offense has to do their part. Defense has to do their part. Special teams have to do their part. And it's a collective effort. So no, it's not the coaches being conservative. It's not the coaches in general. I think it's us as players having to figure out what needs to be done in the moment. In the moment. And everything has to be right. You know, everybody's mind has to be in the right place. And you know, that's what certain times in the game you got a gut check, man. And I've been there plenty of times. Played in enough games in this league to know when it's time to gut check. And everybody has to have that.
Does this team have the right
hands in the first half of throwing in?
Yeah, my finger popped out of place in the first half, and I was just determined to finish the game, regardless of how I had to do it. And I did it. Which the outcome could have been a little bit different, but hey, it is what it is.
Does this team have the right personnel to be effective in short yardage situations, you think? I mean, he seems, you know, turning those field goals into touchdowns.
Yeah, I think we do. I think we have the right personnel to get it done. And, you know, you get down there in the red zone and, you know, you're just so anxious and you want it so bad. And it's just discipline. Being disciplined and, like I said, the collective effort, everybody being on the same page. And you're not going to score each and every time you're in the red zone. And sometimes you got to get a defense credit. Now, that team is the #1 defense in the league in the red zone. So they did a great job. But the field goals add up as well.
last one, guys.
Mike, you talked about the gut check times. I mean, what does it take to acquire that mentality, or what kind of mentality is necessary to close out games?
You know, I heard Steve Young a couple of weeks ago mention when he played, it was a sense that came over him and the since it was over my dead body. I will not lose this game. I will not let this guy in front of me beat me. From my perspective, I will not let this defense overcome what I'm trying to overcome. You know, it's just an over my dead body attitude that you got to take. And you got to be willing to give it everything you got, at the same time staying fundamentally sound, being mentally sharp, and letting your physical ability show. That's gut check. Some people have it, some people don't, but we're going to find out who got it.
Thanks, Mike.